If you're Gen X and you feel like you're behind on retirement, you're not imagining it. You are behind, but here's the twist. The next 5 years might be the most important financial window of your entire life. Welcome to 50 Cents of Advice, dropping dimes of wisdom, one 50 cent at a time. I'm Eli Pennywise, and I'm here to cut through the financial BS that nobody else wants to tell you, especially when it comes to the stuff that actually matters for folks like us. New surveys just dropped, and they're not pretty. 69% of Gen Xers say they're behind on retirement savings. 2/3 have less than $100,000 saved. And here's the kicker. You're the generation closest to retirement with the least confidence in your nest egg. But before you spiral, I'm going to show you 5 strategic moves you can make in the next 5 years that can actually change your trajectory. These aren't the usual skip your latte nonsense. These are real numbers-backed strategies that work even if you're starting late. Stick around to the end, because strategy number 5 is the one nobody talks about, but it could be worth an extra $100,000. And speaking of superpowers, wait till you hear what you can do with your 401k starting at age 50. It's like finding a financial cheat code hiding in plain sight. But first, let's talk about something you actually have that younger generations don't: catch-up contributions. Remember when the A-team had a plan come together? This is your plan. Once you hit 50, the IRS literally lets you contribute more to your retirement accounts. In 2025, that's an extra $7,500 on top of the regular $23,000 limit for your 401k. That's $30,500 total you can sock away, pre-tax. Here's why this matters. If you max out those catch-up contributions for just 5 years, from age 50 to 55, and assume a 7% return, that's roughly $175,000 extra in your account. Not life-changing money, but definitely retirement-changing money. Think of it like this. You know how in the original Nintendo games, you'd find that warp zone that lets you skip ahead? Catch-up contributions are your financial warp zone. Drop a comment if you're already maxing out your contributions, or if you just realized you've been leaving money on the table. Now, most people screw this up completely, and it costs them 6 figures. I'll tell you exactly how to avoid that mistake in a second, but here's what you need to know first. This one's counterintuitive, but stick with me. The longer you wait to claim Social Security, up to age 70, the bigger your monthly check becomes. We're talking an 8% increase for every year you delay past your full retirement age. Let's do the math. If your full retirement age is 67, and your benefit would be $2,000 a month, waiting until 70 bumps that to $2,480 per month. That's an extra $480 every single month, forever. Over a 20-year retirement, that's $115,200 more in your pocket. Remember those Ginsu knife commercials? But wait, there's more. That's Social Security delay in a nutshell. The government is literally telling you, but wait, there's more. And most people hang up before hearing the offer. The catch? You need income to bridge that gap from 62 to 70, which brings us to, and trust me, the last strategy I'm going to share, number 5, flips everything you think you know about retirement on its head. But we're not there yet. Here's the truth bomb. Working longer isn't sexy, but it's devastatingly effective. According to the Bankrate survey, extending your working years has a double-edged impact. You're earning money and not touching your retirement savings. Every extra year you work potentially adds tens of thousands to your nest egg. But here's the nuance. I'm not saying grind it out at a job you hate for 5 more years. I'm talking about strategic career extension. Think of it like a mixtape. Remember making those? Side A was your main career. Maybe you're done with that. But Side B, that's your encore career. Consulting, fractional work, teaching what you know, something that pays but doesn't drain your soul. Maybe you shift to part-time at 62, pocket $30,000, $40,000 a year, and let your retirement accounts keep growing. That $40,000 over 5 years is $200,000 you didn't have to pull from savings. What would your encore career be? Drop it in the comments, maybe you'll inspire someone else. This one's simple, but brutal. Carrying debt into retirement is like trying to run a marathon with a refrigerator strapped to your back. The surveys show Gen X is juggling everything. Mortgages, maybe kids' college debt, credit cards. Here's your mission for the next 5 years. Attack the highest interest debt, like it insulted your mother. Remember the contra code? Up, up, down, left, right, B, A, start. Your debt elimination code is simpler. Highest interest first, snowball the payments, refinance if you can, and absolutely no new consumer debt. Let's say you're carrying $20,000 in credit card debt at 18% interest. That's costing you $3,600 a year just in interest. Kill that debt in 3 years, instead of making minimum payments, and you've freed up almost $11,000 to redirect into retirement accounts over the next 2 years. Think of debt like the Ghostbusters tagline, "I ain't afraid of no ghost." Well, you should be afraid of 18% interest. That ghost is eating your retirement alive. Alright, here it is. The strategy nobody talks about that could save you $100,000 or more. It's called a lifestyle rehearsal, and it's brilliant in its simplicity. Here's how it works. Starting now, live on the retirement budget you think you'll need. Put the difference between your current spending and your retirement budget into savings. Why is this a game changer? 2 reasons. 1. You'll discover really quickly if your retirement budget is realistic. Most people think they'll spend 70–80% of their pre-retirement income, but when you actually try it, you realize you're either spending way more than you thought, or, good news, you can live comfortably on less. 2. The money you're not spending goes straight into retirement savings. If you can trim $1,000 a month from your lifestyle starting today, and maintain that for 5 years, that's $60,000 saved. With investment returns, you're looking at $70,000 to $75,000 extra in your retirement fund. Remember when Mr. Miyagi made Daniel-san wax on, wax off? Daniel thought he was just doing chores. Turns out, he was training for karate. Your lifestyle rehearsal is the same thing. You think you're just budgeting, but you're actually training your financial muscle memory for retirement. Have you tried living on a practice retirement budget? What surprised you most? Share your experience below. Seriously, this stuff helps everyone. One last thing from the surveys. 58% of Gen Xers don't have a financial advisor. And get this, 32% think the fees aren't worth it, and 29% don't know how to find a good one. Look, I get it. Trusting someone with your money feels like trusting a mechanic in the 90s. You never knew if they were actually fixing your car or just inventing problems. But here's the reality. If you've got less than $100,000 saved and you're 10 to 15 years from retirement, you might actually need professional help. Not because you're unmotivated, but because you don't have margin for error anymore. Many employers offer free financial planning through your 401k record keeper. Start there before you pay anyone. And if you do hire an advisor, make sure they're a fiduciary, meaning they're legally required to act in your best interest, not theirs. Let's wrap this up. If you're Gen X and feeling behind, here's your 5-year game plan. 1. Max out catch-up contributions. It's free money from your past self. 2. Delay Social Security as long as you can afford to. Every year is 8% more. 3. Strategically extend your career. Find your side B. 4. Demolish high-interest debt like it's 1999 and Y2K is coming. 5. Live your retirement lifestyle now. It's a rehearsal and a savings hack in one. Remember those choose-your-own-adventure books? This is your adventure. The choices you make in the next 5 years will write the next chapter. If something in this video made you go, "Oh crap," you're not alone. Hit subscribe. I'll keep dropping these reality checks every week, because apparently nobody else is going to tell us this stuff. And leave a comment if you've got a money hack that actually works. This isn't a solo mission. I'm Eli Pennywise, and that's your 50 cents of advice. Keep the change.